week 2 of Children's Music and Cochlear Implants. I'm Erin.
And my name is Karen.
And we're coming to you from the Weingarten Children's Center in California. So just a quick review for anyone who's new this week. What we're going to do is each week we're going to pick one song and offer you a teaching tip and then a twist on that song to work with your child with hearing loss. And they're also honestly great tips for kiddos without hearing loss as well.
This week we are going to sing the Itsy Bitsy Spider. We're going to sing at a slow tempo for all of you that don't know the words right now. Are you ready, Erin?
I'm ready.
I'm ready too. Are you ready? Here we go. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. So we're going to start right now with our teaching tip. And our teaching tip this week is all about volume. What is volume? Well, it means loud versus soft. Now, you need to use that language with your children, and they need to understand what that exactly means. Loud does not mean scream.
You're right. And you know, we talk about this a lot in speech therapy because what we call vocal hygiene is taking care of your voice. And if you want to introduce loud and soft in singing, you can even say to your child, we don't want to scream because that might hurt our voice. But we can sing loud, louder than we normally would be.
So it would be like this. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout, compared to the soft whisper. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Nice job.
And you know, you don't have to use loud and soft. You could use quiet, whatever term your family uses for that.
Exactly. And you know, your child, especially your CI users, are going to need to know that terminology when they go to the audiologist.
Super important language. And it's so much more fun to work on volume through singing than to work on volume through talking really loudly to each other. And it'll be so impressive to your audiologist when you get there and maybe they're doing a threshold test and your kiddo goes, that was quiet.
Ooh. What a great tip.
All right, so now it's time for our twist. And our twist this week is going to be trying different locational words when singing the Itsy Bitsy Spider. So the one that is already in there is the spider going up the water spout. So our twist would be to kind of switch it out for different prepositions.
That's a great idea. And all of us need prepositional work. That's for sure.
So many of our kiddos have this as a language milestone, and this is a really fun way to play with it. And you can start really early before it's even a goal for your child and just show them what that would look like. So if you wanted the spider to go around, you could be singing to your very little one who's in the high chair and you're playing on the high chair table. The itsy bitsy spider went around the water spout, and then run all around the table. And that would be a great way to expose them to that language early on. And one thing that we were talking about is that we so often say when we're introducing new vocabulary to our kiddos to say it before you show it. And this is a great chance to practice sing it before you show it. So sing it before you show it is auditory first, is say it before you show it. It's the same idea. And what it does is it gives your listener a little bit of space to think about, what did I hear before they see it? So they're just focusing on the listening, and then you show them what it is. And this could be a really brief pause. So we could show you what that would look like if we wanted to do, say, under instead of around or up or down. So let's do the Itsy Bitsy Spider went under the water spout, and we're going to leave a little pause before we run our hands under to let that listening sink in. All right, are you ready?
I am.
The Itsy Bitsy Spider went under.
Ooh, I'm going to go right here.
The water spout. Okay, so you're giving that little short under, and then they see what it is. And you could do it again, and eventually if you have an older listener, you could have them sing some for you where they pick different places for it to go, or you could even make it a listening game and have the spider running all over the place. The Itsy Bitsy Spider could run behind the flower pot, and see if your listener can put their hand in the right spot, or up the blue curtain. So play with it and think, as we'll always say, think about your child and what their listening level is. And if they're really young, just expose them to some new location turns. And if they're a little bit older, then give them a chance to be challenged by the song in kind of a fun way.
So, Erin,
Yes.
are you ready for a quick review?
I'm ready.
All right. So, what was the tip this week?
The tip this week was to think about playing with volume when you're singing the Itsy Bitsy Spider. So thinking about loud or soft, and also what would be just right.
Exactly. And then what was the twist?
The twist is playing with the different locations of the spider. So your early prepositions. Can the spider go up? Can you go down? Can you go under? Can you run behind something? And we did mention to sing it before you show it.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this week. And please subscribe to our channel so you can see us again next week. We look forward to it.
Goodbye.
Bye.